Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this Microsoft Flight Simulator video. We are currently situated at Lima Foxtrot Mike Romeo, and today we are going to be taking a look at the recently released JustFlight Piper Turbo Arrow 3 and 4. In this video, we are going to be examining the aircraft 3D modeling, the texture work, the sounds, and all the features that ship with this aircraft. We are then going to take it for a short flight around the vicinity of the airport to put it to the test. So without further ado, let's get started. JustFlight, without a doubt, has built a very high quality model that is very authentic and quite representative of the real aircraft. The amount of details is absolutely commendable, and the quality of the textures is absolutely stellar. Every detail has been carefully modeled, textured, and rendered to give this aircraft a very authentic and realistic look. The interior of the aircraft, just like the exterior, is again modeled with high quality, attention to details, and authenticity in mind, thus rendering a highly immersive and realistic rendition of the Piper Turbo Arrow. Moving from the textures and the 3D model to the aircraft sounds. The sounds aboard this aircraft are recorded from the real aircraft. And let's take a listen. And you'll be pleased to know that even the circuit breakers are actually modeled and operational. Listen to the sounds. Again, beautiful sounds recorded from the real aircraft. Brilliant. Just like its predecessor, this Piper Turbo Arrow is equipped with the JustFlight electronic flight bag, giving you access to the aircraft state, maintenance, co-pilot, aircraft options to toggle the different navigational devices, as well as the auto fuel selector, which is required every 15 minutes of flight, state saving, HSI or DI enabled. You can hide the yokes, manipulate the aircraft doors, and remove the aircraft equipment. What we are going to do now is we are going to start the aircraft from its cold and dark state, and we're going to take it for a short spin here around the vicinity of the airport, and we're going to bring it back and land to put it to the test and see how it really behaves up in the air. The one thing that I would like to see in the electronic flight bag is the ability to manipulate the aircraft weight and balance. So points off there for that. But other than that, I think this aircraft is so far is very immersive, very well modeled, very authentic, really. So let's go ahead and power it up now and take it for a short flight. Let's make sure the switches are turned off, and we are going to put the fuel tank on the right tank. Let's see here. We're going to turn on the rotating or anti-collision light, and battery and alternator are turned on. And we're going to make sure the mixture is on full rich, prop full forward, and throttle is cranked about 0.5 of an inch or half of an inch. And we are going to turn on the fuel pump. You can see the fuel pressure now rising, and we're going to prime the engine. All right, that's good enough, and let's go ahead and give it a start here. And we have a good start. Let's give it some more RPM. Listen to the sounds. All right, we are ready to go. We are going to release the parking brake and head over to the runway. All right, parking brake release. Let's go ahead and turn on the There we go. Beautiful scenery of Lima Foxtrot Mike Romeo. I'm not sure what this guy's doing here, but you need to get out of the way, sir. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going to turn on the landing lights. Landing lights are on. And we're going to turn on the pitot heat as well. Let's bring back the yokes. The sounds are just outstanding on this aircraft. Again, recorded from the real-world aircraft to bring extra level of immersion and realism to your experience flying this aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So far, a job very well done by JustFlight. All right, we are ready to go. Let's give it full power. And we are going to rotate at about 70 knots. Rotate. Positive rate, gear is going up. Beautiful sounds. Aircraft flies well. Pretty fluid. Right, let's try a few turns. Right turn. Very fluid. Right, let's ease off on the power. Now, one thing we want to try is we're going to idle the power. That's the landing gear warning horn. And we're just going to wait and see what happens as we idle the power and keep the aircraft, try to keep there. You can see now the aircraft is stalling. Right, so that's the clean configuration. What we're going to do now is we're going to extend the flaps. Flaps full. And we are going to idle the power. Faster dip. Let's give it power. And we are now retracting the flaps. And we're going to make the turn now and head back to the airport. Let's give it some rudder here. Oh yeah. And the runway is right ahead of us now. Tell you, flying this aircraft is a lot of fun, and based on my experience flying in flight simulators, I will tell you that this aircraft is going to bring a lot of enjoyment to your flying experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. In fact, this is probably the best GA aircraft available today for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you're wondering which one you should get, I would definitely recommend either the Piper Arrow 3 or the Piper Turbo Arrow, which contains two variants of the aircraft, the 3 and the 4 editions. All right, it's the runway ahead of us. Let's go ahead and lower the landing gear. And first degree flaps. And flaps full. A little bit of turbulence here as we come into land. Ooh. And touchdown. Alrighty, and parking brake is set, and we are good. Let's go ahead and kill the power. Well, folks, here are my concluding remarks on this JustFlight Piper Turbo Arrow 3 and 4. The aircraft's modeling is absolutely exquisite. The texture work is highly detailed and very high quality. The overall visual modeling of this aircraft is absolutely outstanding. The aircraft sounds, of course, do I need to really say anything? They are recorded from the real aircraft, thus bringing an extra level of immersion and realism to your experience. The aircraft is equipped with an electronic flight bag that will simplify your flying experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It flies well, it handles well, it's got the feel of a real aircraft up in the air as you battle through the wind. As we came into land, definitely an aircraft that I would highly recommend for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Final score again is 9 out of 10, and this aircraft receives the Golden Award by the Q8Pilot channel and the Q8Pilot seal of approval. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.